Critical events and critical activities. As we've mentioned before, the nodes are events. The events are where activities start and finish. The nodes, 3 and 6 in the diagram, are called events. These are critical events, as at both of them the early start time and the late start time are the same. So we have 9, 9 and 13, 13. So the events shown below are not critical. So if I have 9, 10 and 13, 15, those are going to be not critical because the early event and late event times are different. If we consider the top diagram, this one up here, activity F is a critical activity. And we can tell that because if we do 9 plus 4, it gives us 13. Not all activities that join critical events are critical, but you can only be a critical activity if you join two critical events. So F is in this case critical. We've said that. It's a critical activity. And it's between two critical events. There's no way that this F here could be critical because the events at either end are not critical. However, just because you're between two critical events doesn't mean you're a critical activity. Consider this situation here. Event H is critical because 5 plus 8 equals 13. And note that this is a critical event, so is this, and so is this. But event F is not critical because 7 plus 4 doesn't equal 13. There is a path from the start of the project to the end of the project that is made up completely of critical activities. This is called the critical path, and you must understand that that's important because this whole area of study is called critical path analysis. Something to note is that critical paths are not necessarily unique. A critical path will definitely exist, but there may be more than one of them. The critical path is very important. Any delay to activities along the critical path will delay the entire project. Activities that are not critical can be delayed up to an amount known as the total float, and we're going to look at how to calculate that. So, for example, we have this activity F. The earliest that F can start is day 5. The latest it must finish is day 13. So the 5, the early event here, and the 13, the late event, those are important numbers. The duration of F is 4 days. To calculate the float, we do 13, take away 5, take away the duration of F, and that gives us 4. This means that F can be delayed by up to 4 days. i.e., we could start it at the early time of 5, but we could also start at 6, 7, 8 and 9 and still not delay the project because it only needs to get here by 13. So if we start on day 9, 9 plus 4 is 13. So that gives us another way of recognizing a critical activity. A critical activity is one of those activities that has a zero float.